Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Review Book Nepal. Today I am going to review a fiction, post-modern British fiction, Times Arrow, written by Martin Amis. It is also known as the Holocaust novel that represent the Holocaust in the means that it represents the massive destruction of the Nazi Germany, that is in the Second World War. And the novel is published in 1991, and it has also got a Booker Prize in 1991. The novel, written in a reverse chronological order, it has everything is the story is in reverse form, and the not only the story, the character also are reverse form. The role play and the sentence they have been speaking are also in reverse form. Here, the novel has been written on the perspective of the narrator, but the narrator is an entity. He has a he has some he is clever and understanding, but he does not know that the story is re, re, the story is presented through the reverse form, and he thinks that when the here is the story is about the German American doctor, and when the doctor is trying to kill someone, he thinks that the doctor is trying to save someone, and when he when doctor is trying to save someone, he thinks that the patient first the patient is coming from crying, and he bandages them to treat them, but he thinks that after the when he bandages, they goes back to crying. That the perspective of the narrator the narrator the narration or the plot of the story is begins through the death of the character Odilo on Dorben, to the birth or the womb of the woman. It begins the plot of the story begins in the operating table on the somewhere on the table somewhere in the United States, where the truth differently. Here, wherever the character goes, his name is changed, but the character is one. Here, the novel begins with somewhere on the operating table, where the totally friendly is going to die, or where he the totally friendly or the Odilo onward dies, and the story begins with this, and the narrator goes to, then in the reverse form, the narrator goes to New York, where his name is John Young, and he works as an American doctor. And then he's to narrator, when he is working in the American doctor, to the narrator, the doctor is trying to hurting people. And then John Young goes to the travel to Europe, where to the Portugal, where he changes his name John Young to Hamilton D'Souza. Then he elopes from the Portugal, and he goes to Germany. And when he is in Germany, then his name is Odilo Anvar Dorben, and who he works as an doctor, where his work as an to create the Jewish people, or to create to kill the Jewish people who comes to who come for the treatment. Then it goes to the narrative, then reverse from the the narrator tells about that he has got married with Hota, and they have a daughter Eva, but Eva is dies in his early age. And then uh, then here is the description that uh, the Odilo Onvardoben is the omnipotence, and he ordered his wife to do home housework naked. And then the story is in reverse from. Then he goes to the medical school where he meets Hata, and then in the womb of the mother, where he thinks he is searching for the father's sperm will withdraw. Then the theme of the story is ending here. The plot of the story is going through the rebirth from death to birth, and the theme of the novel or the fiction is religion, science, morality, and guilt. Thank you so much for watching, and do not forget to subscribe